Okay folks, let's see what we can do with this piece and make it into something even better. Let's see how we go. This person's obviously had some success in their career, unlike myself, who has had next to nothing. We'll soon find out how this hangs together and see if we can make this into something even more interesting. Don't know how big we're going to make this. Going to keep it in the middle. Okay, let's see what this is. It is a piece of artwork. Embers Epicom, the art of Euro Bodal, or whatever the fuck that is. Incinerator art space. It used to be an incinerator, and it's an art space. And yeah, this is pretty much this upper class, cultured, arty-farty shit. Far cry from my fucking lack of recognition that I've had to deal with most of my fucking life as an artist. My fucking... Yeah, I just can't seem to crack it big in the art world. So I sold myself short when I was young, because when I was young there were opportunities for artists like myself using photocopiers and shit. And now it's like all the opportunities are gone. And I never took them, and now I'm a fucking failure as an artist, and my dad hates my guts. He hates my art. He hates everything. He seems to hate everything about me. So, you know, I have really lost a relationship, and my brother as well. I've fucked up my relationship with my dad and my brother, even though they've got no right to treat me like shit. Basically, I unfortunately triggered it. Really bad. So I have to now go back to scratch and hoping to get this shit to go to air on the 6 o'clock news. And it's really difficult trying to do that. It's really difficult, folks. I try to get recognised because I'm missing, the most important thing is I'm missing a lost partner, Luigi. His name is Luigi. And I've ruined my relationship with my dad and my brother. And they won't forgive me until I do something with my creative photocopier use. And I really don't want to have to hate my family members forever. I really wish I could be friends with my dad and my brother, even though they treated me like shit. And I just don't feel comfortable around them. I feel really, really unhappy. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like... Yeah, I've got to move it across again and maybe reduce that a bit. So yeah, I don't feel comfortable in front of them. I don't feel like I feel naked. It's all like a form of nakedness, not having any successes to talk about. Not having anything to talk about when it comes to being successful, because I have been a fucking failure. And I know I've been a failure, but I don't need to have it pushed down my throat because I fucked up in the past. Yes, the past has happened and I'm still living with it. On my own it hurts, but when I got some people regurgitating it in my face, such as my dad and my brother, that really pisses me off, upsets me fuck all. I just don't have any respect from them, so I have to somehow earn it, and I have to get back to trying to get my art recognised. And it's been like more than 30 years, or nearly 30 years, since the opportunity presented itself. Now the opportunities are all but gone, so I have to fucking fix it up. I have to bloody try to hope the TV channels see this. I did watch an art video on YouTube, and the competition for collectors and buyers of art is really high. There's so many more artists than there are people who can exhibit your work or buy your work. So it's highly competitive. And unless I get a slipstream of some descript, I'm not going to make it. It's too competitive, and my style and my type of art isn't the kind of art that art collectors typically would be in the market for. They want painting and drawing, sculpture, traditional media that they know is a good investment, not something that they don't know the quantity of or if it's going to sell. And everything's about money these days, so they're not going to pay. And there's a lot of misunderstanding about how you can use a photocopier as an art tool, and these demos are a way of demystifying at least some of what I do or what I'm capable of, because I can't just talk about it, I can't just describe it. You can't describe this kind of art, and I forgot to put the mirror image on. Damn. So you can't describe this art, the creation of this. So you have to show it in a video. That's the only way people will understand that this is art. Because if you just say you used a photocopier, they're going to assume you're just making a photocopy like for like. Whereas here, I'm doing what's known as, I think it's called reappropriation, or what's the other word? There's a reappropriation, and there's another word like it. Reappropriation and derivative. So these are derivative works I'm creating here. Derivative. So this would be I think that's the right term. I'm not an expert on art, folks. I don't move in creative circles. I don't move in arty-farty circles. I don't belong to a group of artists. I'm not a clicky little fucktard hanging out with the creme de la creme of the art world. I'm just a fucking piece of shit. The art world, to me, I feel so hated towards it anyway, because I just can't do anything with it. I just can't fucking get anywhere. But, I'm going to keep trying and making these videos, and let's see this derivative or reappropriated. Derivative, I think is the term. That looks really quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.